Hello, today I wanted to talk about how life is just a series of events. You got this happened today and that happened yesterday, and it's all a series of events. How did you handle that event in the past? Because life seems to keep giving you the same events until you pass with flying colors. So if you keep seeing the same event, it means that you have not passed it yet. So you need to look at how you're handling the situation or the event. And no, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying that you're going to like it. Most chances, you're not going to like it at all. It's going to suck to the highest extent. But you need to pass it with flying colors. Hold your attitude about the event and the most positive that you can. Even when the most devastating things happen, know that you're taken care of. You are okay. Even in the most dire situations. And I think about all the time, with the passing of loved ones, even the passing of animals. How am I going to handle this? How am I going to handle that? But it's going to be okay. And you have to understand that it will all work out and we'll all be okay. And you'll get through this event, and you'll get through the next one and the next one until God says that that's enough now, you've learned enough, and you need to come home. After, or the universe, whatever you believe in, after such time, you go home and you've learned what you've learned. Or if you don't believe there's a home, you stay in the ground and just sleep until whatever happens next happens. Me personally, I believe in afterlife, so it will be what it will be, and I do believe that you have to pay for all the wrong that you've done here if you haven't corrected it, haven't made it right. I don't know if you keep coming back to learn what you haven't learned. I don't know if anything like that, so I'm not even going to try to speculate what happens after you die. I don't have any clue. I haven't met anybody that can tell me otherwise. I only know what I know that God puts on my heart, and I have a different outlook today than I did even 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I've changed so much from growing up in the worst type of situations and worst type of abuse that anybody could take. But I haven't let it control my life. I did let it control the first part of my life. But then I learned through a series of events that can't control your life. That cannot control your life. How you came into this world is not how you should end the world. You came into this world and bad things, you should leave the world doing good. Personally, I used to be very, very angry about everything because of that's what I learned. And I didn't know how to love anybody, and I didn't know how to have anybody love me back. When somebody is hitting you or calling you names, that's not loving you. So I kept getting those series of events in my life where people put me down. People put me down, and people put me down because I wasn't handling those events. I didn't pass them. I didn't pass the events. All I would do is shut down and cry. I wasn't dealing with it. After I started dealing with it and crying, a lot, it cleans your soul, though. You got to get it all out. Allow yourself to cry. I don't care if you're the biggest baby in the world. I don't care. My daughter used to tell me all the time that I'm a baby. I don't care. I am a baby. I don't care. I had to cry. After I cried it out, and you know that you're not what these people tell you you are. You're not. Because if you were, why would you be here? God didn't make you to come into the world because you're a piece of junk. God made you because you have these special abilities. You have something that someone here doesn't have, and we need you. We need you more than you need you. So you need to come into the world, and you need to show us what you have, and be there for the others that come to you. Hey, can you teach me this? Or can you teach me that? we're all in this together, and we're all going to leave together. You're going to die the way I'm going to die. We all have the same blood. Maybe you're type A and I'm type B, or you're type 0 and I'm type whatever. That doesn't matter. You are here. Maybe you came like me, was born in a situation that you couldn't handle. You couldn't get out of it. Finally, you got saved. You got rescued, and now your life, like mine, is on the positive path. Because you can't live forever being negative. And if you live forever in the past, you're going to be depressed for the rest of your life. You can't live forever in the past. What happened in the past is in the past. Whatever mistakes you made, you can only do whatever you can do now to not make those same mistakes again. I used to live in regret. I regretted this. Oh, why did I do this? Oh, why did I do that? But that just kept me depressed. Why would you want to be depressed every single day of your life? When events happen to you, they're not happening to you. They're happening for you. A chance for you to grow. A chance for you to show how much positive you have. And how much love you have toward everybody and everything. Even though they might not love you back. You know, I don't get mean people in my life anymore. Not too often. Most people are super nice now. Because why? That's what I put out there. Because I don't want to be this angry little person that is just mad at the world and taking it out on everybody else. I don't want that, and I don't want that in my life. As soon as I got rid of that, from that time on, from being positive and knowing that I'm worth more than what they said that I was worth. You know, your family isn't God, and it's not written in stone that says that you are a piece of junk or anything, whatever you were told. I was told garbage face. I was told, yes, whatever you were told. That's not what you are, and that's not who you are. You need to stand up for yourself and know that you are more than that. And you will always be more than that. Just know in your heart you're more. Start living like you're more. And eventually you don't even have to think about it. You are more. You are the highest being that you could ever be, and the most loving being. We just don't see inside. I can't see your heart and you can't see my heart, but I see your actions and you see my actions. If I come to you with love and you come to me with hate, I know that you're still growing. So what do? I don't sit there and try to tell you, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. No, I let you grow and let you go through your events. So once you keep going through your events and knowing that if you pass your event, you don't have to keep doing it. It's totally awesome. And you have an awesome life. Because now I have an awesome life, and I came from the dire straits, just like a lot of people. Probably more people than what I even want to think. But every time I talk about emotions, I still cry. Because why? It's probably one of the things I probably will always cry. It's so emotional to think about somebody being hurt. It hurts me deep in my heart. But I keep thinking about positive things. I keep doing positive things. And I keep living positive life. Not worried about what I did 20 years ago or what somebody did to me 20 years ago. That can't have any bearing in my life today. Because that was 20 years ago. I was younger then and I didn't have gray hair. And I was much smaller then as well. But just keep passing the events. Keep going through them and just continue to be positive and more positive and learn about love and love yourself. And these events will be easier and easier, but if you keep looking at it in the negative, it's hard. But if you look at it in positive, it's easy. So if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. You can always talk to me too. I'm more than willing to help anybody out there that needs my help. And God willing, I will find you through social media or whatever. So many times I needed somebody, and there was always somebody there. God puts people in your life for a reason. Sometimes they're not there to stay, but they're there for a reason, and they're there to teach you or to help you grow. Just remember to stay positive and to love yourself. And these events eventually will get very easy, and you will pass them with flying colors, and you will only need them once in your life, not 15 or 30,000 times like me. So know that you are loved more than what you can ever comprehend. And I love you, and stay positive. Until next time.